As I stroll through the city streets, I'm reminded of the stark contrast that define this place. Vibrant, bustling thoroughfares next to dark and ominous alleys. The sight of a lifeless body draws my attention, my instincts immediately on high alert. I find myself torn between the desire to help and the knowledge that intervening could lead to danger. As I cautiously approach the alley, my senses heightened. I witness the grim scene unfolding before me. A gang is preying upon those who are defenseless, embodying the brutality that often characterizes the city criminal underbelly. In that moment, my decision is made. I draw my weapons, adrenaline surging through my veins as I engage in combat. The echoes of gunfire reverberate off the alley walls as I maneuver to gain the upper hand.
Watch out!
The clash ends, the alley now a testament to the violence that had erupted within it. My breaths come in heavy, the aftermath of the firefight settling around me. The sight of the gang's bodies scattered amongst the fallen victims is a grim reminder of the chaos that can engulf me at any moment. A mix of relief and sorrow washes over me. Relief that I was able to intervene, but sorrow for those whose lives were lost. In a city that often devalues life, this alley becomes a stark microcosm of the struggle between survival and morality. The cryptic text and the eerie familiarity of the no-tell motel, where I once met Dex, certainly raised my suspicions. It's a reminder that my actions and decisions have consequences, often leading to unexpected situations. While the intrigue of the message is compelling, Judy's plan and the situation with Clouds take precedence at the moment. I'll need to keep a watchful eye on this situation, but for now I must focus on supporting Judy and ensuring the safety of the mocks and the dolls. Judy's plan to have the mocks take over Clouds is both a bold move and a response to the growing danger that surrounds the establishment. The death of Evelyn has undoubtedly shaken her, and her desire to ensure the safety of the dolls and the patrons is commendable. However, I can't ignore the fact that previous attempts at such takeovers have led to violent confrontations. The mocks' involvement could potentially escalate the situation and put lives at risk. Despite my reservations, I understand Judy's motivation and the weight of her grief. I'm inclined to support her in this endeavor, hoping that the outcome will be different this time and that the mocks can provide a safer haven for those who need it. As I continue on my path, it's clear there's much more beneath the surface than meets the eye. As I walk along the waterfront, the city's bustle is a constant background hum. My eyes catch the sight of a Valentino gang member armed and guarding an area. His tension is palpable and our eyes lock briefly. In an instant, a muffled cry for help reaches my ears and my gut tightens. This situation seems eerily familiar, a déjà vu of sorts. As the realization hits me, I remain outwardly calm, even as my mind races. The victim's plea for assistance drives me to act, to intervene and prevent another tragedy. But the gang member perceives my intent as a threat, and before I can fully process it, he activates his Sandevistan, a heightened temporal perception module. My instincts kick in, and my own Sandevistan responds, plunging me into a frenetic and brutal firefight. Gunshots pierce the air, each echoing with a mix of desperation and determination. The surroundings blur as adrenaline takes over, my training guiding me through the chaos. I'm aware of civilians fleeing in panic, their paths intersecting with the crossfire. My mind races to ensure my shots are precise, to minimize collateral damage in the midst of this madness.
suffer with lead! Hurts like hell! Fingers in your ears! Ha-ha! I'm hit! Santa Muerte's chosen me! Ah! Hurts like hell!
In the aftermath, the tension dissipates, and I take stock of the scene. The gang member lies lifeless, a stark contrast to the NCPD officer who met the same fate. Innocent bystanders, caught between the chaos, now share the same tragic end. The waterfront that was once a symbol of the city's vitality now bears the scars of this violence. As I catch my breath, a somber reflection settles in. The city's underbelly is a relentless beast, an ever-present reminder of the challenges that persist in this urban jungle. The choices made by individuals can have far-reaching consequences, and amidst the chaos, I'm left grappling with the complex web of life and death that defines this world I navigate. As I straddle the stolen Valentino motorcycle, a mix of frustration and urgency drives me forward. The recent encounters, the lives lost, and the feeling of powerlessness have left a bitter taste in my mouth. The rumbling engine beneath me provides a rebellious release, a way to channel my emotions into something tangible. I zip through the crowded footbridge, a flurry of adrenaline and defiance. Pedestrians scatter, their panic blending with the roar of the engine. The wind whips past me, the sensation of speed providing a fleeting sense of liberation. I weave through the chaos, aware of the risks but choosing to disregard them in this moment. The cityscape blurs as I ride, the sounds of the street merging into a symphony of urban chaos. Amidst this whirlwind, my thoughts are a jumbled mix of frustration, determination, and perhaps a hint of recklessness. It's a cathartic release, a raw and unfiltered response to the feelings of helplessness that have weighed on me. As I approach the rendezvous point to meet Judy, the intensity of the ride begins to subside. The stolen motorcycle carries with it a brief interlude, a moment where I could break free from the constraints of the world around me. But reality catches up, and as I slow down, my thoughts shift back to the task at hand. I'm here to help Judy, to navigate the intricacies of her world, and to lend a hand wherever I can, even if it means leaving behind the temporary thrill of the ride.
What's going on?
That's enough.
Hello, Night City. I'm Julian Jordan with N54 News, and this is your local latest. The NCPD has urged caution when using data terms. A routine inspection has shown many have been corrupted with malware. Police experts have confirmed the identified virus can lead to cyberware failure and, in extreme cases, even death. In response to increased gang activity, the mayor's office has raised the public threat level to red. Residents of
Hey, V. Thanks for showing. Talking with Maiko is like a game of 3D chess. Don't let her derail you.
You seem a bundle of nerves.
I've a mind to kill the bastards with my bare hands. So yeah, you could say I'm a teensy bit nervous.
Some deeds about her could be useful. When I talk to her, don't you think?
No, leave the talking to me.
So in brief, I'm just here as your hustle, right?
Never said that. I just know the woman better.
How do you aim to get her over to our side?
By telling the truth. About Evelyn, what happened and why.
Think that'll cut it?
No. Have to improvise from there.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Hold on, I'll open it.
Looks like you've come this way before. More than once.
I have, on occasion. Easy as paella. Follow me.
Judy Alvarez. I'd say it's great to see you, but I've never been one to lie. Also, I never like surprise parties, but you know.
Yup, bet I even know why.
Thought you'd hit rock bottom when you joined the Mox. Guess you've managed to stoop even lower now. Consorting with a common thug. Yes, V. I mean you.
Oh, don't mind me. Just here to blend into the decor.
That's no reason. Why come at all?
To make sure Judy gets what she came for.
Jude would have had a better chance without you.
Judy has a proposal about clouds.
Wanna come back? Done. Always valued your skills, you know that. Just don't get why you had to drag this loose end in here.
Stop treating dolls like meat and I'll consider it. But first things first. Clouds needs to be taken from the Tiger Claws.
Okay, look. It's clear what happened to Ev was traumatic.
Huh? I was convinced you didn't know.
That girl was asking for an unhappy ending. I was just surprised it took so long.
We gotta do something, or everyone will end up like Evie. Woodman raped her while she was unconscious, then sold her like she was so much scrap.
Yeesh, you've always been unstable. Okay, since you seem more reasonable, care to explain what this is about?
You aware what Woodman did to Evelyn when she was desperate for help? You sit by, let that happen?
Tiger Claw bosses rule this place. Know how much I mean to them? About as much as you two and your problems mean to me. Read negligible.
Does it make you wonder why you even work here?
Gonna pretend as if you two weren't ever here. For old time's sake, Judy. Literally moments from now, security's gonna figure out you're here. Got two options. Go out the way you came in, or get thrown out. And that's not a threat or figure of speech. Just a friendly heads up.
Had enough. I'm leaving.
Smart move. And so you don't think I'm brushing you off completely, Forrest will be on the maintenance level in a couple minutes. Alone.
You picked the wrong side, Maiko.
I'll be the judge of that.
That went smoothly. She totally blew us off.
Know what I think? She's scared stiff. She'd have lots to lose if things went sour. Everything, in fact.
So she'll just let things go on as usual?
I'm left with a sense of respect and a touch of sadness. Our paths have crossed in a time of upheaval, and whether our interactions are fleeting or enduring, I can't help but hope that somehow, Judy finds the closure and peace she needs. And in doing so, maybe I can find some sense of purpose beyond survival in this sprawling, enigmatic city.
Way back, yeah. I think I just felt lonely.
Like everyone in Night City.
She was different then. So was I.
Can't trust people that see everything as a numbers game. Line between patting you on the back as their friend and planting a knife in you as their enemy is down to a decimal.
I know. Right there with you, well, used to have a big crush on her. Took me a long time to realize who she really was. But still, honest or crooked, we need her. Just think, could have gone diving this morning.
A little unwinding do you good. Do me good too, actually.
I wouldn't have been unwinding, not exactly. Got an idea buzzing in my head, working it, but I can't say if it'll amount to anything.
Yeah, you, a deck chair, and a Mai Tai with a cocktail umbrella. Somehow I don't see it.
No, me in a deck chair's me mulling over coulda, shoulda, wouldas. Something I avoid right now. Wait a sec. What about Woodman?
Well, what do you want to do?
I want somebody to unload lead into his face till there is no face.
Somebody.
Fine. Want you to do it.
Hello, Night City.
You sure he's gonna be there?
You met Michael. If that prick still works here, it's cause he follows her orders pretty damn precisely.
When using data terms, a routine inspection has shown many have been.
Don't have an ounce of sympathy for that motherfucker.
Experts have confirmed the identified
So,
virus can
we going there?
cyberware
Damn
players
straight.
and
Let's end him.
cases
We'll take the elevator. Quickest way.
response to increased
Maintenance
gang
level.
activity. The mayor's office has raised the public threat level to red. Residents of
You know what's worse than a corpo? A wannabe corpo bitch.
You mean Michael?
Piece of work, that one. But I'll give her credit. She's dead on about your chances of pulling
What's
this
next
off.
for Pacifica? The district, formerly designed as an oasis of luxury, has become a den for violent gangs and drug addicts. Kang Tao recently expressed interest in the purchase of Pacifica property.
Judy is a complex character, fiercely driven and unyielding in her pursuit of justice. Her emotions run deep, and her connection to Evelyn's fate has left scars that are still fresh and raw. I've seen her vulnerability, her moments of doubt and despair, and I admire her strength in pushing forward despite the odds. Yet, I also see the danger in her single-mindedness, the potential for it to consume her and lead her down a path that might not offer the solace she seeks. Evelyn's dead.
Come here just to tell me that. It's fucking kind of you to remember. Here, go light a candle.
When Evelyn needed help, you raped her. I really heard something.
Oh, come on! Let's get out of here, V. thought I'd feel more. Be satisfied. Punch the ground floor to get out of this place. Almost felt like the world would be a better place once he died. And the feeling, it was so fucking strong.
You know, revenge isn't ever really worth it. People want to believe it'll be the miracle pill for their grief, but that's not how it works.
Gotta get back to Maiko with something big.
Appealing to her sense of justice wasn't big enough?
Maiko only works with specifics.
For a minute there, thought you were about to call it quits.
V, I go for days tuning virtues in a basement. Know what the chances are of somebody blowing my head off down there?
Minuscule.
Same as Maiko's empathy. Unlike you, I don't put myself out there. But this ain't over. Not yet.
You know, I'm also partial to specifics.
Uh-huh. So that's what matters. How many you'll drop. How much ammo you'll use. How many eddies it'll get you.
Art and dreams of freedom can't be everyone's food. Sometimes, you gotta deal with the dirt. So, what now?
Gotta think. We need more bodies, that's for sure. I'm gonna talk to the dolls. I'll call you when I've got something. See you later, V. And thanks.
As Judy walks away, I can't help but feel a mix of emotions churning within me. Her determination to seek revenge, her insistence on pursuing her goals despite the bleak reality. It all resonates with me on some level. I understand her pain, her need for closure, but I also recognize the futility of the path she's chosen. Revenge rarely brings the peace it promises, and I can't help but feel a pang of concern for her as she walks away, her figure gradually disappearing into the city's chaos.
Get in touch with administration at North Oak Column Barrier.
V, the basilisk. It's ready. Would you like to drive it?
Sure. Be there soon.
Fuck, V, it is awesome.
So I hear.
Where do the masses